Bonjour, Gakna Aoyag, Bruce Beardy here. This video talks about the Severn Ojibwe phonetics, or in this case, the pronunciation guide for my language. For any of the Ojibwe dialects, I think it's very similar that we use the same vowels and sounds. Okay, so there are 7 of them altogether. There are 3 short vowels. There's an A, I, and O. And then there are 4 long vowels. E, double I, double O, and double A. So the pairing of the vowels is just including an extra 1 from the short one. For example, A, double A, I, double I, O, double O. And then this one is special, E. It is considered long already, so that's why it's not paired with another letter E. Okay, so let's look at some of the examples in the sounds. So the short vowels A, I, O in English, as in English, for example, but for A, onagan, an Ojibwe equivalent, onagan. Onagan is a plate. I is a bit. Nebe. Nebe is water. O, cook. In Ojibwe, mokoman. Okay, O right here, mokoman is a knife. For the longer vowel sounds, E, double A, double I, and double O. For E, as in English, stay or them. That's where that the longer vowel E sounds. In Ojibwe, it's bene, not pine. It's bene, and that's a partridge. Double A, as in fat. In Ojibwe, anakona, that's a bannock. Biswe anakona is a bread. For double I, 14, we yas, that's a meat. For double O, loon is a mang. For Ojibwe, it's a similar sound to that is genoja. Genoja is a fish in my language. So here's pairing with the consonant and vowels together. So this chart demonstrates the basic pairing of the consonant-vowel clusters. So we looked at vowels E, I, double I, O, double O, A, and double A. E, O, A. P and B, I've included these. So this is where it's a little bit different. In my language, it's actually between the P and B sounds, and similarly with the T and D sounds, C, H, and J sounds, K, G, etc. Okay, it's in between. Some of them are closer to the voice sound. Okay, so these ones, the ones that I'm using, are the voiceless sounds. Okay, the other ones are known as the voice sounds. Okay, basically that means when you pronounce the B, you can actually feel the vibration in your vocal cords, I'll call it, when you utter the sound. Whereas P is a voiceless sound. So that's where the difference is. So the first row is be, B, bo, ba, de, di, do, da, che, chi, chu, cha, ke, ki, ku, ka, ne, ni, no, na, me, mi, mo, mo, ma, ma, se, si, si, so, so, sa, sa, ye, ye, yo, yo, ya, ya, she, she, shu, shu, sha, sha, we, we, wo, wa, wa. Okay, so these ones finals are the same as these ones here, and indicates right here when I write it in indigenous language. So the other consonants that we include in the language are R, L, and H. R and L, we don't have them in our language, in our dialect, but we use them to borrow it from an English sound into the indigenous language. For example, my name is Bruce. I used to be called Blues, so that's replacing the R with an L. Blues, if many of the elders or other speakers of the language were unable to pronounce the R sound. So Blues, and more modern people that speak both languages, English and Severn Ojibwe, will use Bruce with an R. The other one, even before these, a long time ago when I was younger, Mamweskajab is my spirit name, by the way, and I'll talk about that some more later on in other videos, possibly. So what other people used to call me was Benos. So N replaced both R and L, Benos. And H is a representation for a glottal stop. Okay, last week I talked about ahkek, which is a reference to a pail. Ahkek. So there's a puff of a brief stop with a puff of air that is uttered while you're saying the word. Ahkek. There's another similar sound to that, which is a gig. Okay, that one almost has a G sound to it. Ahkek, a gig. A gig is a phlegm. Okay, you know when you do a hakalogi and then you spit it out, that phlegm. Okay, so kind of gross, but it's a good example to point out. And if there is a W that separates a consonant and a vowel sound, in a vowel, it belongs with that cluster. For example, que as in ikwe, which is a woman, ikwe. So that cluster belongs together. Or minikwagan is a cup, and their sounds or written sounds is a me, ne, kwa, kan. Okay. So this one I talked about in the first video. This is the longer word. Negineta babame bagunejiganepimebatumanaban. So what I did was I separate them into the sounds here. So ne is right here. Ki is right here. Ne is right here. Ta. Where are the? Right here. So ne is me, ki is the past tense, neta is the frequency that you do quite often, possibly getting good at it or better at it, that kind of stuff. So and basically I'm separating the sounds for each of these sounds that are used in the writing system. So negineta babame bagune shigane bime batu mena ban. So this is the final sound here. Other dialects will have some of these final sounds in between words. So its English equivalent is we, not you, so that's not including you if I'm talking to you. Used to frequently run around here and there with a hole in our socks, but no longer doing that. And this concludes this presentation. And miigwech for listening. I'll talk to you again. Bye for now.